All right. What's up, guys? And welcome to the first live stream on this channel, I think, in a very long time. We're going to be playing the first little bit of Forza Motorsport 4 live today. Thank you to everyone who tuned in to catch this first ever attempt at a live Let's Play. I got a capture card for my birthday, EVGA XR1 Lite, and I've hooked it up to my Xbox 360. And as promised a while back, we're going to be playing Forza Motorsport 4 live. If you guys didn't already, check out the Forza Motorsport 1 Let's Play. I uploaded the first episode of today. Plenty of stuff going on over there. And yeah, the game runs like crap on a 360, as can be expected. The 360 wasn't really known for having the best original Xbox emulation, but we made things work with it. And today we're playing a native 360 game, so shouldn't be any issues here. Now, as a precursor, for those who don't know me personally, I played Gran Turismo my entire life and didn't really start getting into Forza until 6 came out. I literally begged my parents for a 360 for my birthday that year, or not 360, an Xbox One for my birthday that year, just so I could play Forza 6. Because at that point, Gran Turismo was kind of in this weird, like, limbo, because, I mean, it was between, Sport hadn't even come out yet, and 6 was, like, completely end-of-life support. I just got disconnected from Xbox Live for some reason. Don't know why. Let me, see if I can fix that. Okay. It says I'm not connected to Xbox Live, but I've definitely... Anyway, doesn't matter. So yeah, I didn't really get into Forza until later. So this is actually the first time outside of a little bit of offline playing that I've actually given time to Forza 4. So yeah, I guess without further ado, let's boot the game. And yeah. Ian White, I see you in the chat. Hello. We're going to hopefully have some fun. I titled this episode Grassroots Beginnings because for anyone who's actually played Forza 4, the little bit I did offline, you start off in pretty much an economy car. Let me know if you guys can also hear feedback. I am playing the game through my external speakers on my desk. So if there's any feedback, let me know, and I'll be sure to turn the game down because it's pretty loud. Actually, I might go ahead and turn it down a little bit anyway. Worse than a chance of having feedback. So yeah, we're now into Forza 4. Trying to remember where I put my offline, or not my offline save, but my, I don't think I actually started Forza 4 on my main. Yeah, I have it on this channel, on the profile for this channel. We're going to until 1 is barely visible. We'll just leave it there. A little bit of brightness didn't hurt anybody.
We are an endangered species, you and me.
The goats, Jeremy Clarkson.
We fans of speed. We devotees
Can I skip this?
of power.
I don't want to sit here. I've already seen this.
Lovers of performance,
just not
and
on this profile.
And mechanical soul. There are few places
Is that yes,
welcome us
Marina?
now. We dare not speak of cams or cranks or double wishbones.
And also let me know if it's too loud. Like if the game's too loud. I think it was pretty loud earlier, but I might
think of
bump
economy
it down.
and the
How's
environment,
that? There we go.
Not excitement
Bump it down a couple
and
decibels.
enjoyment. In an age of hybrid this and lentil-matic that.
So yeah, I'm really liking this EVGA capture card. It's working pretty well.
There is
this is actually my first ever capture card. It actually looks better on my OBS preview than it does on my actual monitor right now. So that's something that's kind of funny.
And it's all here for you to explore.
All right, well, here we go. We're getting started with the game. I think we got to do the prologue kind of race thing first. 1 lap celebration of speed in the Bernie's up. So that track is stupid long. Now I'm going to preface this by saying I am not good on controller. Most of my skill in racing games comes from, you know, the wheel. I have a Thrustmaster T300 RS, which obviously isn't compatible with the 360, or else I'd be using it right now. So we're rocking the 360 controller. Oh, 458. See how this goes. And we are off. I think thinking it's still a little bit loud because I can see the bar going up to the mic as I'm talking. So I'm gonna try to very. There we go. Now y'all should be able to hear me, or should be able to hear me. I hate when it's automatic. Up and I. Embarrassing. There we go, that's what I was saying. I guess it works that I'm in automatic because I was like, there's no tachometer. How am I supposed to know how fast this motor's going? And I hate having this suggested line of stuff. The auto brake is on too, goodness gracious. This game is like treating me like I'm two. Like, I like playing with a couple of assists on. Like, usually I'll rock traction control and the recommended line for braking only. But it's like, having the full line and the full brake assist and all that is a problem. It's still like temporary and I can quickly... It's like, see, I didn't even hit the brakes there. Like, I'm foot to the floor right now. And it's fully correcting me. I don't like that at all. But, like, I run with, like, traction control on and stuff like that, usually, but, like, in terms of, like, the auto steer and the auto brake, I can't stand it. Come on. I could have power through so hard there. Hey, my boy Kendall Stone, yeah, friend like long time friend, best friend. I think he played this when he was new. I'm putting the floor. I'm not even touching the brakes at this point. I'm just letting the game do it all for me. I'm not getting disconnected from Xbox Live right now. And it doesn't matter because this is offline. But I think the online servers for this game have been like down for years at this point. The game's too loud. I figured it was still pretty noisy. Let me do some adjusting. This game is way louder than Forza 1. Let's see if I can, how's that? Is that better? Is that better now? I turned it down. I guess the chat's delayed, so I guess that probably...
Begin your career by selecting your first car.
Is that a little bit better? Can y'all hear better now?
Has been optimized to ensure a balanced race.
I turned it down a good bit, but I'll bump it down another. There we go. Now y'all should be able to hear a lot better. All right, so we got some Meccano boxes, which is why this episode was called Grassroots Beginnings. I'm sure no one's going to be really interested in any of these cars, but the whole point of this is, you know, start from something small. So we've got the Vauxhall Agila? I don't know how to pronounce that. Volkswagen Fox, which as a Volkswagen owner, you can probably expect what I'm going to choose. Toyota Aygo, which I don't even know what this is. It looks like they took the Yaris and squished it. The Ford Ka, the Citroen C1 or Citroen, I don't really know the proper pronunciation. The Nissan Micra, which I've actually seen in person. It was an older Nissan Micra. And the Chevy Spark, which I don't like. So I guess at this point, I'm between the Fox and the Spark. I'm not really keen on any of these other cars. I mean, maybe the Vauxhall? I don't know. The Fox is trash. It's not the best. I drove it in my offline playthrough. My I guess offline is the best way to put it, because I mean I was playing it not on here. I don't know. I'm thinking the Spark. I'm kind of leaning either the Spark or the Agila or Agila, whatever. It looks like almost the same thing. Is that just not a Vauxhall Spark? Like, Michael, if you're still in here, I want your opinion too. What you think? What are we doing? I mean, I know you're probably not interested in any of these cars, but I don't know. I think we'll do the Spark this time, unless Kindlestone here gives his input too. Before too long. I don't know. We'll go with the Spark. We'll give the Spark a try. I mean, I don't like these cars. I find them really annoying, but because they're everywhere. I think I see more issues with, like, more commonly Sparks than Ultimas. Oh no, Ultimas are more often than Sparks here now. But the drivers are about the same.
Select Go Race to get right on the track.
Was it Forza 5 that they that Jeremy was like a super big part of in narrations? Let's see. I want to go look at the dealer a little bit. There's a car in here specifically that I'm gonna definitely work for. Definitely not the Q7, and definitely not a B5S4. Last time I did a B5S4 on this channel, it was horribly lambasted in the Gran Turismo 2 Let's Play because I ran it against everything, and admittedly it sucked. More so this guy. RS7? Was the RS7 even in this game? Was this game? I think this game predates the RS7 by a couple years. I think this game came out, what, 11? The S6 is here. The older RS6 is here. So, like, kind of the same thing, but not. But I don't even think this had the 4.2. It's a 5-liter. I think this is the V10 twin-turbo car. Obviously, the 4.2. The original B8 S5 with the 4.2 in it. I see that. Let's see. But yeah, I'm going to definitely work for either the S4 or the S5 here. Kindlestone owns an S5, but he's ironically enough got the S5 with the 3-liter in it, which is unfortunate it wasn't in this game. But this is also the only game that the B8 S4 was. The S4 brings GT2 vibes. Those videos were horribly lambasted. Any time that the S4 was against something big, I was just like, people are gonna hate this. But let's see, what else is out there? We got BMW, Chevrolet. What was? I think the 5th gen was around in this. Oh, why is this here? Not my favorite. Not my favorite. Not well. I don't mind the El Camino. Grandfather has one of those. Grandfather had one of those. Big. No, definitely not. Not really my favorite. Probably the peak old Corvette. That's that. I do love a Cobalt SS. I do love the Cobalt SS. No. And my grandfather has one of these now. So looks like majority. Yeah, I figured the C7 wasn't around at this point. They got a NASCAR. Okay. C5R. Good to see that again. Some Gran Turismo 3 heritage there. Some LMP2s. What's Ford got going on? There's the car. Why is the Fiesta ZTEC S in here, but not the ST? Was the Fiesta ST not around, I guess, when this came out? Focus SVT. The Fusion's in here. Okay. Hey, there you go. Taurus SHO. Some Australian race cars. Another NASCAR. I forgot how ugly the Fusion NASCARs were when they first came out with them. Let's see. Hyundai. They got the Tiburon, the Jenny. Okay, good choice with the Jenny. Infiniti, just the usual suspects here. Oh, got a Forte. Is the IS in here? The CT200. I didn't even know that anyone ever put that in the game because it's like the CT200. I always thought was like one of the coolest looking cars when it came out. And then I heard it was just a Prius with a body kit, and ever since I've just not been a fan of the CT. Dream first car. I wanted one of these so bad. ISF, LFA. Okay, good choices. Good choices. And what we got here? We got the regular Mazda 3. Okay, what in the world is that? It's a Miata without a windshield. Let's see. There we go. I'm sure Kindlestone would love to see this. He has one of these too. They got both gens. How about that? Of course, I can't afford it, but you know. I don't have the credits right now. They even have it in white, just like his is. And then we'll just jump straight to VW, because that's obviously what I own. Some pretty alright choices. I feel like, again, the Beetle Turbo S doesn't get any love. I got a Mark V. There's the Mark 6 GTI, so... But anyway, we're going to work towards doing the B8 S4 or something like that.
To start your
Dang,
career,
up button on my D-pad is not working. What Opel cars? I think it's just the... I think it's just the Speedster. I don't remember if anything else was in here. I do love the Opel Speedster. Once they become legal in the US, I am totally going to work hard to get one. We got the Speedster and the Astra. Some good options. Alright. Let's go torment ourselves with the Spark. The Spark. I like how I said that. That's great. So, if in case anyone watching this did not watch the Let's Play of Forza 1 when I first started that, I got this Xbox 360 from DK Oldies. They sent me a broken controller and then sent me a new one that works, but is also in rough shape. I mean, the D-pad doesn't work very well. As you can see, hear my frustration a minute ago. Alright, so City Car Open. Okay, I can't hear the announcer anyway, but...
From here, you can manage your settings prior to racing, or simply select Start Race.
Can you shut up so I can change the difficulty? There we go. So we put it on medium, no ABS on. Sim steering. Can I, is there, gosh dang. Manual shifting, braking only, limited. Okay, there we go. Race 1 of 5. So I've got the Spark. Chose blue because I think that's like the only color this car really looks halfway decent in. If you're gonna say the Spark looks good, this is a track I've never done on here before because I chose the Fox my first run through this, like the little bit of this game I've played, and I don't remember doing this track. I could be wrong. I don't know if all the races are the same or not. It kind of looks familiar now that I'm looking at it. What is that dang Toyota? Oh, it's an LT trim too? Oh, they couldn't even give me a fully loaded Spark? Okay, which one's shift down? I'm guessing it's X and B, or am I shifting? I think I shifted a little bit too early because this thing is so slow. Oh my gosh. At least in my Fox, I was able to roar past everybody, but dang. Oh, here we go. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, Spark's coming back. I'm trying to figure out if this is out. Okay, that was a little bit more abrupt than I expected. That's my bad. I wonder if this Spark has the Turbo 4, the little tiny Turbo 4 that ZZP likes to work with a lot. Dang, the Citroen. Is this the Citroen in front of me? Give me a rough. I'm banging up with it. I can't hear the game, so I'm having a really hard time with the limiter. So I turned it down, trying not to get feedback through my headset. But I want to say this is modeled after this. That was the Vauxhall I just passed. This gearing is so long. Or maybe this thing's just that slow. I will say having something a little bit faster than the Suzuki AutoWorks in Gran Turismo 3 is quite nice. Because that was abysmal. I don't know why they decided to do such a hardcore like spectrum with the starter cars in GT3. I mean, you had like, well, you had the PT Cruiser, the Miata. I think you could do an A86. I could be wrong on that. And then there was like the AutoWorks, the Storia. And I love the AutoWorks. That's on my list of cars I want to buy. I would love to own a AutoWorks. But like 60 horsepower at the very beginning of the game, like, that's pretty bad. This thing is so slow. But hey, Grassroots, we're getting started somewhere. The back end kicks out pretty hard on this, but I guess it is an Econo box. It's not designed. A Dave Loomis is. Come on, little Spark. Dang. It's picking the wheels up pretty hard. I hear it. Trying to... There we go. And across the line. Alright. Spark is definitely not the fastest thing in the world, but it did its job. I'm definitely not a Chevrolet. New badge unlocked, Chevrolet fan. I'd rather not be in this right now, but it is what it is.
Complete races to circle the globe and test your skill on a variety of tracks from around the world.
Kind of sounds like Leonard Nimoy. Like, it makes me think of that
Now it's off to
Dreamcast game,
Road
Seaman.
Atlanta, one of
I watched the
America's
AVGN
fastest
video on
circuits.
that, and that was like such an acid trip of a video.
From
Oh, we're going to Road
Road
Atlanta, my
Atlanta
home track.
Infinity
How about that?
Boosts. Each race provides different bonuses for both your car
Okay, shut up,
and
let me drive.
With each completed race, you
Crying
can
out
increase your
loud, why
benefit
can't I
from
just
your
skip
car's
this?
manufacturer. As
I don't
your
want to
energy
listen to you, I want to
level
drive.
increases, you'll receive
Crying out
bonus
loud.
discounts and cash prizes.
Only 3 grand payout. It's kind of whack, but I guess we're early games, so makes sense. Good old Road Atlanta Club Circuit. I botched this so hard in the Forza 1 Let's Play, so hopefully we don't follow the same trend there. His genius is frightening. Come on. Is that a CT200? I'm definitely going to beat that. Ooh, okay, that's wheel spin. It's all Chevys and the 2 Lexus CT200s. Stupid Bolt. I think I hate those more than I do the Spark. Granted, I just don't like EVs or hybrids in general. Like hybrids are like certain ones. Like most like the Econovox hybrids, like the CT200 and the Prius and stuff. I like the CT200 because it looks. I hate the Prius. I think common car guy trait, I guess. Even though the new ones are actually kind of nice looking, but I gotta battle with the CT200 here. He did exactly what I thought he was gonna do too. I was trying to see if I could sweep around him, but he's hitting the brakes a little too much. I could power through here. I can totally get him on the inside, but he's like really defending that position. I think the AI is smarter in this and in Forza 7. They at least give you space if they can tell you're right with them. It's got some top end though. Goodness, he's running away from me a little bit there. Come on, dude. Dang it, I hate it. I have to wait on him to brake, and usually we're like on the same line, so I can't get around him. Come on. Gotta try to outbrake him a little bit there. Okay, we got around him. Had to do some sketchy stuff, but got around him. Probably didn't need to downshift there. I probably could have just hit the brakes and left it third. Really wish I could have done a track day here, but I just don't have the brakes for it on my actual car. Maybe one day I'll get to do it. A little bit later in third. Come on. This thing is so slow. Come on. One day I'll go to Formula Drift. They do it right here in this little section. See, can this car go flat out through here? I'd imagine, but sure can. I mean, it barely moves, so I mean. I didn't take a single bit of damage too. I don't even think I went off track at all. That's good stuff. Some good okay. Okay, level 1 driver award. Alright guys, need y'all's vote once again. Y'all are kind of dictating to an extent what I'm buying or what I'm picking up in this game.
Well done.
So we've
You've
got
reached a new driver level.
the
This
Yaris,
seems your
which my
choice of
girlfriend
drift
has a
cars.
Yaris,
Keep
just not this
racing
one.
to continue your
The
progress
Fiesta
and earn
ZTEC
additional
S,
vehicles.
ZTEC, whatever. Suzuki SX4, which makes me think of the Top Gear US reasonably priced car. This Fiat, that I don't know if I can say the name right without sounding like a Spanish cuss word. The Mazda 2, the Honda Fit, or the Scion XD. I'm thinking the Fit, because those are actually pretty common track cars here, where I live. So, thinking the Fit. Thinking the Fit or the Suzuki. I think I'm going to go with the Fit, but if anyone's got any inputs on which car I should choose. Screw it. I'll go with the Fit. It's a pretty, like I said, it's like a super common track car where I live. People build these like crazy. And they're just great seat time cars. Get it funny to get a Yaris and paint it pink. I think, didn't the Yaris come in pink during this time? Or was it the older gens that did? Because I remember before they came to the US, they were available in pink. They're like a metallic pink. I distinctly remember Gran Turismo 3. Let's see, what color? I like black cars, so... I'm only biased a little bit since I own one, but... Alright. We're moving to next. We got, what is this, race 3?
At the infamously tight and technical
Tsukuba, okay. It's a fun track. I actually kind of like Tsukuba. It's good for low power stuff. I wouldn't want to do this with like a super crazy, super aggressive car. We're going to go ahead and try the Fit out. Let's see what the Fit can do. Like, I've done like esports types races on Gran Turismo 7. I don't think I could do a race on Tsukuba, like a big multi-class, because that would be atrocious, having to try to dodge cars while also being on a track that's so small. You might lap cars twice in the span of a lap if you're in something like super fast, like a TSO 20 or like an old Audi R8 race car from like the early 2000s and stuff like that. Like, you know, Le Mans prototype type vehicles. So what's on our grid here? We got some Yaris, some Fits, a Versa. Okay. And a Mazda 2 I saw. Alright, let's see what the Fit can do. Is this styled after the stick shift one too? I've been in a stick Fit. They're kind of cool. I can't move around enough to see. I saw him reach for a knob, so I'm gonna assume it was stick. So many of them. There's so many Fits here. Ah, dang it. Come on. Okay, just try to shove me off track. Aggressive AI. 3 wide, though, is pretty aggressive, though. Yaris is holding it down up there. Gosh dang. Robin's racing, I guess. Oh, what's going on here? That's new. I'm not used to that. I'm used to doing the full corner down there. It's a pretty aggressive understeer, but I'm also foot to the floor. I'm a little bit dinged up there. Some battle scars, it's fine. Yeah, Tsukuba does not work for high horsepower stuff at all. Like for cars like this or like the go-karts in the Gran Turismo series, like that would make more sense to me for Tsukuba than like throwing like F1 cars or Le Mans prototypes or even like the Super Formula cars like in GT7. Like I think that's pushing it a little bit for this track. Maybe the Super Formulas, like if it was like a Super Formula only race on Gran Turismo, but like I feel like in real life, like F1 or Super Formula would be a disaster here because the track is so small. I mean, the fact that I'm able to run, you know, sub 1 minute laps around here in a Fit. Like, granted, this isn't the full circuit. But This car, I mean, I can't really give it much throttle control because it just wants to spin. Front wheel drive is not the best for tracks, but. Ooh, I think it went a little bit too low in the gears. Went straight to first. I didn't realize it was, I thought I was like 4th. But I just realized this car hasn't really gotten in fast enough to get up to 4th, really. I'm ignoring the line a little bit, but it's fine. Yeah, holy bog. Come on. I think it's L15, is it not? The motor code for the engine code for this thing. So no, it's not no K series. And across the line. That was silver. That was pretty slow, but it was better than trying to do it in Spark. Took a little bit of damage. Didn't get a damage penalty though. I'll take that. It's pretty good. Come on, give me a good driver bonus. Give me a good driver bonus. Oh, come on. 500? Really? Level 2 driver one. Okay. It took one race. I've had the fit for one race, and I've already moving on up to the next car. That's something. Okay. Okay. Aw. Gosh darn it. I own a GTI. I feel like that's made this decision easy. Even though, I mean, we got some other heavy hitters here. We got MR2, first gen MR2 at that. An NA Miata, which is a great car. S13, and the EG Civic. Of course, it's not like an SI or SIR or anything like that. One of the cool trims of the EG hatch, but it's an EG hatch. But, I mean, obviously, I own a GTI. I legit own a Mark 7, so... And, probably red. Probably red on this one, even though my axle one's black. And I wish it was more like the Tornado red on the newer stuff. A gloss red instead of more of a burgundy kind of color that this is.
Today you travel to
Where are we moving to now? Silverstone?
the home of the
Oh,
BBC
oh,
series
come on. I got excited.
and their famous test track.
I think Silverstone's... I saw the dot where Silverstone would be.
Top Gear Challenge. Now, the
There's
idea
Jeremy
here
Clarkson,
is
my
to
guy,
knock
is
down
back.
As many pins as possible in just one lap. Each event
Gotta
has a
take out some
target
bowling
score for
pins.
you to beat, or try to beat.
Let's see. We're going to go and switch up to the Mark 1. I've just noticed I seem to have a thing for front-wheel drive cars, even as much as I can crap on them. All right, let's see what the Mark II can do. I'm not good at these. I feel like this would be a better event for that S13 or the Miata, but screw it. I own a GTI. We're driving a GTI. RIP the Dunsfield Aerodrome. It's a shame it's been demolished. So target's 399,000 points. We'll see how we can do. Especially since we're in a front-wheel drive car. I mean, it's not really something you would see for sliding into pins. A lot of tire smoke. Okay. See if I can... do some sketchy handbrake turns in the front-wheel drive car. Throw back to that old Top Gear episode. Ooh, I spun it out. I just kind of hit it head on. Got a golden pin. Ah, gosh, dang, this thing is really hard to keep going. Gosh, I'm fighting it. Once I initiate the handbrake turn, I have to fight it to keep it running. I'm missing all the gold pins. This is not going very well at all. Oh man, we're running out of pins. I missed the gold pins. No. It's not gonna be enough. Close. Oh, I'm gonna miss the gold pins on both. Oh man. But we got the we met the goal. But oh, there was more pins to it. How about that? Probably could have done so much better, but screw it. We did enough. We did enough to pass. That I am. New badge and title, not Volkswagen fan. I very much am a Volkswagen fan. Let's see, how many credits do we got? I mean, I'm just kind of burning through these races pretty quickly. Are we going to Silverstone now?
Our next destination.
Oh, is this Hockenheim?
Germany.
Yep, there it is. Good old Hockenheim. Let's see how many credits we got. We got 27K. I think it's 44 for the S4.
The first takes place in the morning.
But we're gonna do the this World Championship event in the Mark II in my GTI here. Season status. Okay. That's what that is. So we got typical opponents. We got Citroen C4, Scion TC, Ford Fiesta, Yaris's, all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna do this. This will be our last race for the day for this stream. Apologize for not being longer. I'm gonna do another stream probably pretty soon. Probably like this weekend or something. Maybe like Saturday. I don't know. Saturday maybe. Tomorrow maybe. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? I really don't know. But this will be our last event. Mainly because I've just been told that dinner has been delivered to the house and don't want that to get cold. So this will be the last event we do. Just so I can do that. MR2 to be renamed in France because of the sunset. Oh, that's an interesting fact. I did not know that actually. That's actually pretty interesting. I knew it was called the MRS in Japan. Was that what it became in France? Is it the MRS over there as well? Because I know it's MRS in Japan. I think we've probably got one of the faster cars in this group here. Outside maybe this Mazda right here, this base model Mazda 3. Only 2 laps of Hockenheim. Is it the full track though is the question. Oh crap, come on guys. I need y'all to like, pick up the pace a little bit so I don't hit y'all. Oh, it is just a short track. Okay, so that helps a lot. I think there's a later race that goes on in one of the other series that is the full circuit. Gosh dang, force me off track, why don't you? Really defending that position there, Mr. Ford Fiesta. Robin's racing a little bit, trading paint. And these guys really squeeze you. Like, I'm trying not to hit them, but they're really squeezing me. Scion TC. I remember these things when they first came out. I was very, very little when the Scion TC came out, but I remember how people loved those things. And Midnight Club 3, that was like one of the starter cars of Midnight Club 3. You squeeze around it. People thought that was gonna be like the next big thing in tuning, but it was unfortunately not. I feel like people didn't give Scion the chance it deserved because it was like Toyota had some decent motors at the time. Like sure they're not on the scale like the 2J or the 4AGE or anything like that. Or even whatever they call the 3-cylinder now, that little 1.6. I can't remember the full engine code. I know it's something GT, but I have to look it up again. What's that up front? Oh, he just ate it, dude. Oh, man. The Forza Citroen just ate it. That was a good smack. See, in real life, if he had done that, he'd be out. He'd be out of this race. It'd be GG's in the chat, and he would not be doing this anymore. Dang, he took some damage. Damage model isn't bad for a 12-year-old game. But we're in the lead now, so Mark II putting in work. I think if we do another one tomorrow, it'll probably be later in the evening, just to allow for a longer stream. Plus, I mean, Fridays, I mean, people will probably be a lot more interested to be a lot more free to watch this stuff on a Friday than on Thursday. And there we go, cross line for the first heat with a dub. I think the second heat's usually the harder one. When I did this on my offline play through, I struggled really hard on the offline, or on the second heat. Again with 500 XP though, like come on game, why are you being so stingy? All right, heat 2, be the final on-track action for the night, or maybe for the stream. I mean, maybe I'll do another one. I don't know. Probably tomorrow. We'll just take the short stream tonight and we'll do another one tomorrow or Saturday, whenever. Like these things aren't going to have an organized schedule at all because, you know, life. It's a lot harder to put time away for live streaming than it is for recording a short 30-minute video. Because I can just do that in the middle of the day. It doesn't matter. Oh, gosh dang, that was brutal. Yeah, let's, I guess I wasn't paying very well attention there. That was a good smack. Junk's totaled. that junk lit up. All right, take 2. So we can get a little bit less tire smoke off the line. Oh man, come on guys. Good job not hit the side of my car. Alright, getting ready to fight for a podium spot here, so. Is this, I think it's the same club circuit. So, oh, come on. I have to pass in the grass to get around you guys. There's the Citroen from last race that just ate it. That Scion's quick this run. I don't know why, but the track reminds me of a Modus. It kind of does, like the meme stuff, like the way the meme looks, and this map here. Ooh, around the inside. That was a pretty risky move there, but. Surprised no one in the car community has done that yet. Made a meme of the Hockenheim Club Circuit, made it with a Modus. Looks pretty similar. I wish they would have put old Hockenheim in here that have the forest section that's been closed off for like decades now. Maybe one day we'll get access to that legendary track again. So I think on like Assetto, you can get access to old school Monza. I said Mazda. Old school Monza with the bank. That I feel like a lot of people don't even know Monza has. All right, final lap. Came in a little hot there, but we rebounded. Oh, crap. Bird dropped it a little bit, but... Yeah, 2-second gap though is pretty solid. Oh. Sussenheimer. Love it. Should make that on a t-shirt. Maybe one day if I ever do merch on either of my channels, that'll be something I do. Have like a picture of like a car doing a donut in the ooh. We're at a little bit of a over rev there. Hello, new guy in the chat. Alright. And that's that. Across the line for what's unfortunately the final race of the night. Let's see. Come on, give me something good. Let's close out this strong. 5,000 XP. 2,500. I'll take it. That is better than nothing. Level 3 driver award. Okay. And I got first in the championship. So pretty solid way to end this out. So we should get a new choice of car. So we'll see what that is first. I thought it was like Classic Muscle last time I remember. Oh no, it's Classic Euro. Even better. And Nissan. So we got Datsun Z, Alfa Romeo Giulia, BMW 2002, old school Skyline, or Lotus Elan. Now, I personally am sitting here between the 2002 and the Z. I did the 2002 in my personal playthrough, so I'm thinking we're going to do the Z this time. It's a 432 as well, so I think that's a pretty good spec for or pretty good trim for the time. They got it in this Britter. Oh, that yellow looks just like the new Z. Maybe that's what the new Z's modeled after. Crazy to believe I never played a Forza title. I didn't until about like several years ago. I played Gran Turismo all from like 4 years old. I still play Gran Turismo today, but like when I was really young. Okay, now qualify for the club and division. Okay. So we'll go through kind of a look at, do a quick look at everything before I shut this down. Where are we going first? Are we going to Barcelona? Oh no, we're going to, the Alps are back. So that'll be where we start next time out. Oh, it was a GTI club? I need to get a GTI. I already have a GTI. What the heck? I mainly played Forza 3 back in the day. I missed out on Forza 1 through 5 as a kid because, like I said, I played Gran Turismo mostly. I got 40,000. Come on, I'm like $4,000 off of the S4. I think, right? 46. I'm $6,000 off the S4. $2,000 off the S5 for the V8, but I don't know. Like, do I go for the V8 or do I get the 3.0 supercharged? I like the 3.0 supercharged more, but shocker that I pick a V6 over V8. But I get an old 4.2 one, but not quite as fun. But all right, guys, thank you guys for tuning in for this live stream. First live Let's Play we've done on the channel, and I've really enjoyed it so far. You guys have been very interactive with me, and I appreciate that. We'll do the next one very soon, and either tomorrow or Saturday. We'll see how things go. We'll see which I have more, like, a better time frame for. But thank you guys. I'll see you guys later. Have a great evening, day, morning, wherever you are in the world. And yeah, see you guys next time.